This is my audience.
That's the speaker.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The 19th century was considered as the industrialization age, and the 20th century was about science, physics, and engineering. But the 20th century is considered as the digital age. If we look at it right now, how many of us can live without a computer? How many of us can live without the internet? How many of us can actually do their work without a computer or any connection to the internet? Very few, if not none. The computers have taken a central role in our workplaces, homes, businesses, schools, industries, and even our social lives. Now that they've taken a center stage, I want to relate a story that has happened during this COVID-19 pandemic. When in 2019, I relocated from South Africa with my family and my kids. And when we came here, we settled in very well. They started school and everything was going on well. But at the beginning of this year, when the pandemic started raging, life became something else. Kids could no longer go back to school. It ended up being a situation whereby the spring break had to be extended and new systems had to be implemented to ensure that students could continue with their studies. But we want to thank the computer technology, because now kids were afforded a chance to learn even in the midst of the pandemic. The pandemic had actually made it difficult for institutions to provide education accordingly, and the traditional way that we're used to. But because of the provision of the visual learning system, students managed to acquire their academic material and to carry on with their school. This is something that is very important, and this reminds me of how important it is sometimes to come up with solutions when you are in a crisis. Thank you.
You can press the red one.